you're now. Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in.
Hey, you know the vibe, man. There's no in this bitch.
OneGotBeats.
And man, you know what it is. It's 4th of July, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Let's go, man.
Yes,
What's the vibe, man? Let's talk about the 4th of July. How your 4th of July was?
It was good, bro. I just chilled out. Went to the pool, did some drinking.
Okay.
Watched my neighbors light up some fireworks and shit.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I did a little thing right here. The lady wanted to get a little pool, so we went in a little pool. I bought a little inflatable pool. Okay, I went in a little inflatable pool. We'll talk about a little bit too about the setup. I was trying to set up, it took me like 4 hours to set up the pool. Like, dead ass. I'm sitting up there, I'm gonna tell you why. I put the water, right? I inflated it, it goes up. I put a little bit of water. I didn't notice that you're supposed to hold this shit up because it had 3 layers. So the shit's just laying down right there with 1 layer just not filling up. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I'm getting aggravated because the water's going up. Nigga, but the shit is not like lifting up.
The pool's not raising.
Yeah, the pool's not raising. So it looked like a kiddie pool on the floor. Mine got spent like $100 on the shit, and the shit was laying there. So I'm like, nah, fuck it. So I had to take out all the water. Mine was just gallons in that bitch. So it's taking me like 30 minutes just to take that shit out. Took that shit out, whatever the case is. Nigga, I pulled me a little drink. I'm in my little kiddie pool like this. Nigga, relaxing. Nigga. But that was my 4th of July. Nigga, we did that.
That's like
fireworks.
That's what's up.
That was the best.
Yeah, it's crazy because I remember like being in the city and seeing the inflatable pools on the sidewalk, like uptown for real.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Like they'll pull out the pool right next to the Johnny Pump, open that shit up, and literally just have a pool outside on the sidewalk.
That's how you do it, nigga, on a hot day, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, you're not complaining about where that water's at, how it's coming, nigga, where's... None of that, nigga.
None of that shit.
Let me get the water, nigga. It's a vibe, nigga. Some music, some drinks.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Especially when they lighting the city on fire.
Facts. Talking about that shit. You see in New York and the Bronx, how they did that?
The Bronx was crazy. Bronx, listen.
Why?
Yeah, the amount of people that got locked up in the Bronx on 4th of July was ridiculous. The Brooklyn Bridge caught fire.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bridge.
Why?
Yeah,
you see how big the shit was, man?
Yo, they was letting it go. Like, it's crazy to watch the videos because I feel like the people that are catching this, they know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? And the shit about 4th of July in the city is that like you're gonna be hearing fireworks for the next week, like till at least like July 15th. Like literally, it's like for a whole another week, another 10 days.
Nah, what kills me is though, like, why the fuck is they selling those type of fireworks? Where the fuck are they getting these fireworks from?
They getting them from out here.
Nah, son.
They getting them from out here, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. They building them shits.
Nah, bro.
At home.
Well, I mean, yo, they kind of are though. They kind of are because they'll get like the box set. It's crazy that it's like a box set, but like they'll get like a box, and then they'll tie like 3 or 4 of them shits together on a fuse, and just let them go at the same time. And it's like that. Like now you just got like a random Flatbush block throwing their own Macy's fucking fireworks spectacular. Like that should be going on for like a whole 10 minutes.
10 minutes, just pop, 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 pop.
And the crazy part is that like in certain hoods, you already know what come next.
They shooting them.
They letting them go. Blah, blah, blah.
Off rippers.
Yeah.
That shit, that's what's so crazy about New York too, is like them niggas get hyped for shit like that. The whole block is going crazy. Nigga, that shit is...
No, I think what happened was one of the fireworks setups was from off the bridge.
And that shit look like a cannon.
And it went, it's crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen that one time, nigga, there was a video of a nigga doing like trying to turn on this shit and lost his finger.
Well, yeah, last year that
niggas losing fingers and shit.
Bro, last year the dude blew his hand up. Like he was like, I think he went to throw this shit, he lit it and he held it too long. And next thing you know, this shit is just hanging all crazy.
Like niggas hand
he throwing up signs and shit. Like this shit was crazy,
bro. I be feeling bad. You know how stupid you gotta feel, like. Yo, you tell the story like, yo, what happened to your hand?
Like he was dripping blood, he was throwing up crap, you know. And like not to make fun of people like that, but it's but at some point you got to be responsible for not doing stupid.
Oh yeah, look at it right there. Look at his finger.
His finger.
His finger just laying there.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
That's like in 22 Jump Street, nigga. There's a part, nigga, where a nigga shoot him, nigga, and his dick fall off and shit. That same shit, the nigga finger just laying there. Nigga. Yo, that gotta be scary, nigga, to see a finger just laying there.
It's crazy because I saw a video, right, of these dudes that was fucking, they shot a rocket into the air, right? So the rocket flies over the building, and then that was the end of the video. And then somewhere else, there's somebody recording, just chilling, and the rocket comes and lands right by where they at and blows up, and they're like, oh, and you can tell that it was this. It was, even though it was two videos from two different accounts,
you could tell it was the same.
It was the same
rocket.
setup. Yeah, it was the same rocket because you could see the direction that it went in. Like you could see, like based on like the skyline and shit. Yeah. And it's just 4th of July, bro. Like people are reckless, crazy. Bro. They are reckless, you know. But shout out to everybody. Happy 4th. We hope you have a safe one. I hope you got all your fingers and toes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the Indian boy.
Oh my God, bro. So
that boy was reckless.
Nah, the video is funny because so I guess it's like a little gang of Indian kids that they be trying to muscle people for their bikes.
Yeah, they trying to steal the niggas' bikes and shit.
Yeah, so they stopped them, and like the littlest one from the group, he's amped. He's fucking all aggressive. Like he's ready to throw hands. They was pushing on dude, and it's funny because. It's funny because you're watching it from the dude got the meta glasses, so you can tell that he's looking down on
these little ass boys and shit.
He's looking down on them like, yo, but at some point, it's like how much you gonna let little kids violate you before you alright, you know what?
I was just about to say that.
You bugging. Yeah, bro.
I'm not going for that
because under normal circumstances, I feel like I would not put my hands on a child.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. But not one child.
But if there's 7 of y'all, one of y'all's getting kicked in the chest.
At least. And that's at least.
Yo, so
smush that nigga yo, listen.
Nah, this is Sparta. Bad. You getting kicked square in the chest. I'm gonna make your shoulders touch. Cause we not, nah. There's 7 of y'all, one of y'all, because I look at it like this. I'm 43, right?
Yeah, you gotta add them up.
So you gotta add them up. So there's 7 of y'all, 7 times 7 times 7.
Nigga, y'all really older than me.
You my age. We can do this.
That's fair, really. Cause I ain't gonna lie, they were low key bullying. He was trying to push them away at first. He didn't want to hurt them.
He didn't want to do it, but they pushed him. So he frisbeed shorty.
Into the lake.
Frisbeed him.
Yeah,
so
the nigga was
grabbed him by the neck and just swung him.
The nigga was spinning.
He was
sideways like this and shit. Yo, like a disc.
Yo, he frisbeed him is the craziest shit ever though.
How old you think them little boys was?
Bro.
6, 7, 10, 11. 11 max. There was no 12-year-old there. They were all midgets.
Maybe it was a little one, but bro, what? Listen.
That little one though was aggressive, like a little pit bull.
Bro, he spun him like a top, bro.
Yeah.
Like the way Gambit spinning the cars. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he spun shorty.
Nah, you know what else is funny talking about the pit bulls too? That the pit bull and the UPS driver.
Oh, the UPS driver shit was hilarious.
That shit's so funny because I seen when so I guess obviously he was bringing in the delivery and shit like that, and the dog just starts running towards him.
Now what? Why? What's wrong?
Why you throwing shit at my fucking dog?
It's about fucking him. You what? Are you coming at me right now?
She didn't fucking bite you.
You come right at me like it's going to, son.
So he was delivering something, and the nigga comes and just grabs the fucking package and throws it at the dog, and the dog's like,
yo, he hit that dog square.
Mean though.
Big, it was a pit bull.
Yeah, but the problem was there was an alternator in that box or something, because the way the dogs left him alone.
Wait, an alternator?
Yeah, there had to be something heavy inside.
It was definitely heavy, bro. And the way he threw the box, it's not like when you picture somebody throwing a box. Yeah, he put his arm on the back end of the box because he positioned himself perfectly to throw it.
Yeah.
Like a discus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Olympics. He just
exactly like that. When they turned around a couple times and then throw it. That's exactly how he did it.
He Hadouken.
Damn.
The box.
Yo, the box is damn near over on top of the dog and shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna hold you though.
Damn.
My man lives to deliver another day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but he was gangster. Like, he didn't give a fuck too much.
Nah, he didn't.
He didn't run.
He was with it.
He
was with the shit.
And then he tried to fight the...
He wanted to fight the owner.
The owner and
it was in Florida. He lucky he didn't get shot for that shit, bro. Because you fuck with somebody's dog and then you square up with them on their property.
What you do if you the delivery man, though?
Exactly what he did, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta defend yourself. You gotta fight the dog and the owner.
Here's the shit. I don't know what your dog gonna do. You might be like, oh, my dog is friendly. I got a friendly dog. People say that shit all the time. Oh, he don't bite. Oh, he don't bite. Nigga, he got teeth.
Nah, nigga, that was a pit bull. That nigga came out there.
Like, he got teeth. They got teeth. Yeah, he might not bite you because it's your dog.
That's your dog.
But he don't know me.
Nigga, the moment he seen that he was running out, you could tell that he was wanting to bite
He was with it though.
And you imagine, yo, if he would have never threw that shit.
But think of
nigga's leg would have been grabbing him from the leg and shit. It would have been a problem.
Think about how this dude has mentally prepared for that moment.
Oh, he's been there before.
He's played this out. He stood in front of a mirror with an empty box.
Yeah, waiting like nigga,
waiting.
Come.
He's like, you know what I'm saying?
Like exercising and everything. He had like a prop dog and shit like that. Nigga, like,
yo, he did the like De Niro in Taxi Cab. He's like, you talking to me?
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Nah, he was prepared.
He was ready for that, bro. He practiced that shit.
And then the owner comes out and he wants to fight him and shit. I feel the owner too.
I would want to.
You hit my dog like that with a box?
A big ass box, a heavy box. Like that dog yelped, so it definitely. It was a combination of the dog being hurt and he probably scared the shit out of the dog too, because the dog 100%. Wasn't expecting it. But at the same time, you know, like I see it from both sides. I'm not going.
Yeah, either way it goes, you in a bad situation. Yeah. But he should have never let his dog out though.
Nah, the dog shouldn't have been off the leash.
100%. Especially you go to the delivery. The first thing you gotta do is like, yo, you gotta check your
got a pit, bro. Like, listen, if you got a pit, your dog, you know, you outside, your shit gotta be on a leash, bro. Because you never know what can happen, bro. Your shit could attack somebody's dog, somebody's kid. You see that shit all the time, bro. Like people, like especially in the city. Like I've seen pit bulls attack little dogs. And it's not a pretty sight. You know what I'm saying? When you see a tiny dog, like, you know what I'm saying, like scared or locked, like when you see a pit bull's jaw locked,
nigga, it's over, man.
that like
you can't take them out.
That tunnel vision, you can't, bro. Like they locked in. That's it. It's a wrap. So you know, like you gotta understand it as a dog owner. You have to know your pet and know the level of responsibility that comes with having that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in fact, you can't just be having your dog loose over here biting him.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
And let's also talk about the RJ and Orlando Brown. You seen that they gonna fight? You seen that he smacked?
Oh yeah, he smacked him in the face with the money.
Man, what? I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, we already seen that. Rayj already lost his fight.
Rayj gotta give it up, bro. Rayj out here making Brandy's family look so bad. Ray J's E-list celebrity status overshadows everything that his sister's done.
With him being in Tampa over here at the casino.
Word. Like my son was really over here trying to hitchhike back to California. Like,
and I get it, he's trying to make his money and shit like that. But you're not doing this shit the right way. You looking like homeless and shit. Whoever is like in his care, AR and shit. Nah, bro, they need to take his phone from him. Something. Take his phone from him. They need to stop. Like remember when Tyrese was having that moment when he was crashing out and he was just doing all this wild shit on social media? Yeah. Like, I feel like at some point, somebody in these people's like inner circle. This is what happens when you have yes men around you, right? When you don't got like solid people around you, you end up doing this corny shit for attention or for clout or for likes and whatever the fuck, however, you know what I'm saying? And it makes them look bad. Like he's devalued any like legitimacy he's had after this. The shit with Tampa was crazy. The last boxing match where he got washed by Super Hot Fire.
You know what I'm saying? And now you ready to fight Orlando Brown.
But with the Super Hot Fire, nigga, he said supposedly that shit was staged, even though he had that shit in his forehead like this and shit.
I believe it. I think it was like this, right? They were supposed to try to drag it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But I feel like he got Jake Paul.
It looked like he was actually supposed to get like knocked out, But then, like, at the same time, I don't think he was supposed to get hit the way he thought he was gonna get hit.
That's what I'm saying. He got Jake Paul because it was the same thing with the last Jake Paul fight. Like that shit he wasn't supposed to knock Jake Paul out. You think this dude is paying for promotion for? That's why he didn't get the whole bag.
I ain't gonna lie, you crazy that?
He didn't get the whole bag. His last fight, the last Jake Paul fight. Yeah, bro, he didn't get the whole purse.
Nah, I know, but I'm saying
because that shit is staged.
You think that was staged?
I think.
You think Jake Paul was supposed to beat him?
No.
Oh.
No, hell no. I'm not saying that. You crazy? No, what I'm saying is Jake Paul wants it to at least go to a decision.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because then it kind of like helps his credibility as a boxer. Fact. You know what I'm saying? Same shit with the Mike Tyson fight. I think Mike Tyson could have dropped him.
100%, yeah. It looked like
he was pulling his punches. Yeah. You saw Mike biting on his glove.
What the fuck he was doing the whole time?
He's mad because he really want to knock this motherfucker on his ass. But then he knows if I do it, I'm not going to get the whole bag. I'm not going to get the purse. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah, that's really how that shit is. And
the whole thing is this. Especially with boxing, right? Everybody knows you got to sell the fight. A huge part of selling the fight is selling the static between the two fighters. You know what I'm saying? They do all the crazy shit at the weigh-ins and, you know, like push each other around and, you know, they gotta hype it, right? And I think that like Jake Paul's thing is like he's selling hype. Remember, he was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
All that, so he understands clickbait. He understands like attention retention and how to like keep people locked in. So I think like he's found a way to kind of like finesse Milli Vanilli his way into the boxing world. Yeah, where now it's like if I can curate certain fights, if I could set up things that may be favorable to myself. You know what I'm saying? Fight people past their prime, or fight people that, you know, or make arrangements where it's like, yo, you know, just don't put me on my ass.
Nah, facts.
And then I'll pay you good money. And just let's sell it. Let's make it look good.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. I don't give a fuck how much. I mean, like, nigga, that shit fucks up your whole character, nigga.
But people did it.
Yeah, nigga, but it depends. Like, I feel like for Mike Tyson, you build so much and you were old, that's different. For younger niggas, like Jake Paul and shit.
It's a bag. The same shit. It would have been the first time that Mike took a fight he wasn't supposed to take just for a bag.
I mean, you ain't wrong. At the end of the day, it's just TV. This shit TV. So
it's not real, bro. And especially when you look at like the over-unders and the way people are gambling on it and the way people are putting bets on this stuff. Fact. You know what I'm saying? It's all fraudulent and mixed up. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had like that's why like
Malik Beasley.
Yeah, the whole shit with Beasley. That's why they own him crazy because like as an NBA player, you're now manipulating Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like you're gambling on basketball.
Yeah, shit's crazy. The nigga's going during the game. He knows what he's putting in, so he's either coming out early, he's shooting extra shots. Nigga, I seen the last couple seconds he goes to try to get the last bucket to get the parlay to like a spread.
Yeah, for the rebounds.
The rebounds.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially But again, it's not the first time. They had that shit happening with officials. There was a ref that they locked up for that shit.
So what I got is it's very interesting. It says how prosecutors say the scheme worked. So they break it down. He allegedly had millions of dollars in gambling debt, and then a former NBA player, Ed Davis, allegedly loaned him money. And then in exchange, the prosecutors say Beasley agreed to alter aspects of his performance in certain games. The alleged scheme focused on player prop bets, points, rebounds, etc., because they're easier for one player to influence in the outcome of an entire game.
See, that's so stupid, bro. Because like at the end of the day, bro, you're already making M's already. Nah, I get it. You gambling to go get some more money. That's understandable. I can understand that. But you risking a chance for you to get caught, nigga. Especially nigga. At first, I seen Otani. He had like a translator. Supposedly, he was making bets and stealing money from him too. So you know what I'm saying. So this shit's already been going out. That it was supposedly Otani, honestly. They were trying to go for Otani, but, you know, nobody knows that speculation and shit.
There was a ref, too, that got arrested a couple of years ago for that.
NBA?
Yeah, NBA. Yeah, NBA ref. And I think it was the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro, they just rigged
you owe money to a bookie, and now it's like, you gotta make calls and make a team, make a game go a certain way to cover your debt.
Man, that's just not worth it, bro. You ended up risking your whole freedom for some money now. You already making money,
And
it don't make no sense.
And this is
Invest
why
in some other
people
shit.
have like that misconception that like sports are rigged because of situations like that. Because in a sense, like it's not even a misconception at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what it is. It's rigged. Yeah, it's rigged. So now it's like when people say, "Oh, like the NBA script was leaked and shit like that," it's because of situations like that.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't got an actual like script to this shit, but they definitely favor into certain stuff.
Oh yeah,
with fouls.
I believe
Niggas sometimes they taking niggas out early and shit like that. I mean, I don't know how many situations there's been where people are
or
playing.
not calling fouls.
Yeah, not calling
like
fouls.
blatant shit. Yeah.
Calling fouls so they can get extra points and shit. Like, however the case is, and that's why I like baseball too, because like in baseball, it's getting to the point where now you can do it, but before, bro, there wasn't a lot of ways for you to like cheat in that shit, or like there's not a lot of calls being made in baseball. In NBA and football, every play is a call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can't really do that too much in baseball because they have even the check for the baseball, for the balls and strikes, the ABS. Now with the ABS, nigga, if that bitch is in a square, bitch, if it hits that square, it's a strike.
Yeah.
Now, so you can challenge it too, and the baseball players can challenge it. So let's say you're the umpire and you call a ball, nigga, and you think it's a strike, nigga, you can challenge that bitch. And they'll overturn it.
That's good though.
You feel me? So they give you the opportunity.
Especially during the game.
You feel me? But what I'm trying to get to is like, it's obvious because they showing the fans as well, like, yo, look, this bitch is obviously a ball or a strike, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I like about baseball.
So still the only one that's ever been arrested and convicted is Tim Donaghy in 07.
Yeah.
So there's rumors, speculations, but technically nobody else other than Donaghy has ever been arrested.
Yeah, he was the one I was talking about.
Yeah, the next nigga up
07.
Malik. I ain't gonna lie, Beasley, you out, boy. You done. Like, you doing time. You know if there's any players that been caught officially? Who that is?
Let's see, so you got Chauncey Billups, that was earlier this year. Terry Rozier.
Oh yeah, Terry Rozier did just get caught this year.
Mm-hmm. Jonte Porter 2024, and then you have Damian Jones 2025 and Malik Beasley.
Yeah, Malik Beasley, yeah, facts. Yeah, bro, these niggas is going, and that's to my point. There's so many niggas already getting caught. Now, maybe it's just that they finding out, just like what we talked about before.
Yeah.
Niggas, sometimes things happen now, and then later on, they start finding out, or they putting that bitch up. So
But I'm saying, like, that's the like the shit we were talking about earlier with like Michael Jordan's father.
Yeah.
Like that whole conspiracy about like his murder being tied to like gambling debt.
You think that's true?
They don't just randomly shoot the father of the world's hugest basketball player, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. So allegedly, you know, but again, you know, nobody knows except him and whatever people he was or wasn't doing business with. You know, I know that since from when I was younger, that was the word. The word was like that his murder was like tied to like gambling somehow.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about it. Because nowadays, I mean, they killing people out here. If you got some money, you got a name, you got faces. I mean, they gonna definitely take you out of here. You think time travel is real?
I don't know. I think, see, like, that's funny because I was thinking about this shit the other day, right? And I look at like the concept of a time machine, right? I think so. There's like, if you look at time zones and how people perceive time, right? If you're a traveler, right, from fucking before the car was invented, right? And you think about how long it takes you to get from New York to Florida, right? Let's say, like, you know, driving, you get there in 24 hours.
24 hours, man.
But if you was on a horse with a carriage and a buggy, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga, 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days. If you was walking.
And you see, I sound like the horse, nigga.
So so it's like, so conceptually, right, a car would be considered a time machine to a person that had to walk from point A to point B.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen.
To know that in 24 hours you can get to where it would take me a month to walk. Car's a fucking time machine.
Yeah, when you put it like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now if you're talking about time zones, right? If you go from East Coast to West Coast and people perceive time the way we perceive it now, you know what I'm saying? Going from New York to California, or from, but just kind of like using that same framework, right? Where it's like, all right, so if I know it would take me a week to drive to California, like when you think about the pioneers of the West, those were just people that migrated from the North and got on a fucking horse
in a carriage
and rode for months from New York to California, just to, the West was the new frontier. It was the new frontier. It was uncharted territory. It was new land. You know what I'm saying? Like, because essentially all the shit that was set up first, the first cities was like New York, was like Boston, was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was all along the East Coast. So the West was like really underdeveloped.
Yeah. Until
they started like setting up the railroads and all of that shit. So think about like the first time machine was a fucking train that got you from the East Coast to the West Coast, and under the time that it took people to get there, like with horse and buggy.
Nah, cause I'm talking about, y'all heard about the conspiracy
you talking about back in time.
Yeah, Donald Trump's son, what's his name?
Barron.
Who?
Barron Trump.
Barron Trump. Have y'all heard about the story about Barron Trump?
Nah.
So supposedly he's a time traveler. Look it up real quick. I'm dead ass, bro. That nigga's a time traveler. There's a lot of conspiracies to that shit. We gotta look at the video right now because I can't.
Called Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, mystery which involves the Trump family, Nikola Tesla, time travel, and dark forces. Wow. It follows the adventures of a young aristocrat named Barron Trump living in a castle named Castle Trump, which is fucking crazy. The character is described as intelligent, curious, and somewhat arrogant, guided by his mentor, Dawn. Barron embarks on fantastical journeys, including one to discover a magical portal in Russia.
Are aliens from another planet, or are they from another time, right? Because there's another concept where like basically the human evolution was spearheaded by future humans. So basically, like, according to this conspiracy, right, humans from the future went back in time to reshape humanity.
Yeah.
And there's certain things that they taught them. And like, think about how much technology evolved from, and you're younger than me, so like I've seen the surge in technology. Like we still had black and white TVs when I was a kid. Like I still remember black and white television to now TVs that bend and fold.
Yeah, you know they curved and shit.
TV was the size of a fucking refrigerator, and it was as heavy as one too. You know what I'm saying? Like the first big screens, the shit were broad, like maybe they were boxes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like now it's like the microchip, the amount of data that like I still remember floppy disks that if that shit had like 10 megabytes, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Now it's like you got terabyte hard drives that are like the size of that are the size of your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about like there's been a quantum leap in technology.
Nah, there's definitely. I mean, they've said that some of our technology has been lost, obviously from flooding, things and that such. And I think maybe the government has that information and they're finding shit like that where they're just not exposing that to because they didn't probably expose where we really come from too.
Well, that part, and also like it would ruin our dependence on like these infrastructures, right?
Yeah,
so like when you look at people like Nikola Tesla, like he was trying to build wireless free energy for the world. You know what I'm saying? And the person that was funding him was JP Morgan from JP Morgan Bank, right? And basically he pulled all of his funding once he realized what Tesla was trying to do. So right now, there's no such thing as wireless lights. If you have a light bulb, it has to be plugged into a wall. It has to run through a wire. There's like this nigga was doing like Bluetooth electricity.
Nigga, I seen in the pyramid they supposedly used the pyramid for that shit.
With the pyramids were lined with gold, and they used water, lightning, and daylight as conductors to generate electricity.
And they talking about mummies and fucking kings and queens and all these dirt bags and all these niggas in there. No, fuck out here. Yo, I'm stuck on the dirt bag from this couple cuts yesterday, yo. I can't believe he said that shit. That shit's so funny.
Shorty was a dirt bag.
Bro. But yeah, the pyramids, bro, they saying that shit, I believe that shit. They say that electricity coming from there. I don't think there's another reason why. Like the what's it called? The triangle in the ocean, what's that shit called?
Oh, the Bermuda
Triangle.
Yeah.
Nigga, just like the Bermuda Triangle, I think that shit is all like...
It's a magnetic field.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So, speaking of the Bermuda Triangle, right? I don't know if you know about like the conspiracy with Agatha.
Nah, what's that?
So Agatha is basically called, like, that's the hollow earth theory. And basically, there was a pilot who flew over the Bermuda Triangle, and he said that he flew into a cave, and that cave took him to the center of the earth, and that basically, and he wrote a book about it, but basically his whole shit is that the earth is hollow, and that inside the earth there's another inner earth, and there's another sun in there. There's like another world inside the earth as we know it.
See, that's what's so tough about that shit, because I don't know, because they say the same thing about Antarctica and certain other places. It's like, I believe it until they say it's in multiple places. That's the only thing that fucks me up and shit.
What's in multiple places?
Like they have structure, people living, other lives, or like a different world type of shit.
Yeah, that's like the flat earths. You know, like the flat earthers think that like there's other continents outside of the rings that we live in or whatever.
Yeah, from the walls and shit like that.
Yeah,
we have
ice walls and it's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bunch of shit that I kind of like
the fear and shit. What's it called? That we live in the globe.
In the firmament.
The firmament. Yeah, we live in a firmament. I low key believe in shit like that because I don't believe in the space landing.
I don't either.
I don't believe in the space. There's no way. If they had a nigga, first of all, they had the space landing. They told me there was the first niggas on there. First of all, you have a recording of y'all coming from space to the shit. That means, nigga, somebody went in that bitch on Earth. Was like, yo, let me set up this camera right here, because they didn't have quality cameras or some shit for it to just go there and set it up. Nigga, y'all went over there, set that bitch up, watched the niggas come back, nigga went back over there. If that was the case.
So, and it's funny you talk about like them setting it up, right? Like, especially with camera works. So like, do you remember they used to be like, there's when they talk about nuclear explosions, and they always show footage of like them testing nuclear bombs and shit like that.
Yeah.
That like everything blows away, but like the cameras, like the cameras, like
they still is shit.
They still
is a rock,
and they survive. So you telling me that cars and homes are just like exploding from all of this nuclear pressure, but the cameras are so steady and nothing, like the shit just didn't destroy the cameras. Like, what are these cameras made out of that these homes are collapsing, but the freaking cameras are still shooting the whole, like, so again, I do believe that there's a lot of like trickery when it comes to them using footage to manipulate the
CGI and shit.
Well, not even CGI, because there wasn't CGI back then, bro. Like, this was all just stuff that was done. Like, it's Hollywood trickery. Like, it's
they said Hollywood, the people that made the movies.
It's movie sets that like they're using to condition people's minds to believe that it's suggestive programming. So it's like the same way they show you the footage of the astronauts climbing out of the tiny little lunar module that fucking came that they climbed out of with those big ass book bags, but they came out of the little ass hole.
Nigga, how you fit through that hole with the book bag on?
So same thing with the shit with the atomic explosions. Like, they're basically saying, like, you know, like they question the authenticity of this footage because basically all of these things are being blown up, but the camera, like, it looks like miniature houses, it looks like little sets, and it looks like shit that they do in movies.
Yeah, facts.
So according to this, they're saying that first of all, they're far enough away so the fireball, the heat, the blast wave, and radiation all weaken rapidly with distance. They're also protected, so they place them inside reinforced bunkers, thick glass. They also record before the blast arrives. This is interesting. So the light from the explosion reaches the camera almost instantly, while the blast wave travels much slower. So they're able to actually capture it.
I don't believe in that shit. That's what ChatGPT said.
I don't know.
Don't believe in that. Listen, the only way ChatGPT really works is when you say Apple. That's all. You ever seen those videos, nigga, where they talk about, yo, I talked to ChatGPT, I had 3 questions. They talk about the first question, make sure you be honest. Second question, be super honest. Third question, don't lie. If you are, say
Apple. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Nigga, them niggas going there, they some crazy shit on there.
But even with AI, right? Like, do you really believe everything that's coming out of ChatGPT?
Nah, hell no. You can't. Because it's programmed by somebody that's obviously higher up. They want you to know these information. I don't think these niggas is really just trying to use AI to get us accustomed to these niggas being programmed.
But not. You can trick AI to like, based off of, you can trick AI based off of the amount of information that is provided. Like, for example, last time we was here, right, we was talking about the shit with who's been on the Knicks the longest, right? He was talking about, it's Jalen Brunson. That's what ChatGPT said. ChatGPT said that Jalen Brunson is now the longest standing Knick, right? And then I'm like, well, what about Deuce McBride? So then he went, ChatGPT did, and it was like, well, technically Deuce McBride has been with the... So the AI is already giving you incorrect information. That's just based on the information that is provided, period. Now, you can trick AI, like especially with chat. If you have like your own chatbot and you're paying like for the ChatGPT, you can train your AI to basically misunderstand information.
Yeah, the more you give it, the more you understand the information you provide it to.
Yeah.
See, that shit has happened multiple times, because if you tell it something today and you ask it a random question, a week from now, it will remember that question or what you talked about.
Because it saves your prompts.
Right.
So like, if I tell my chatbot, I'm like, yo, 2 + 2 is 5. And it says, no, 2 + 2 is 4. And I say, no, 2 + 2 is 5. And I continue to instill in my chatbot that 2 + 2 is 5. Eventually, I'll ask my chatbot, what's 2 + 2? And eventually, it'll say 5.
Yeah, it's just a little scary too, because you can also use that shit to bad too. I feel like my majority of things is becoming AI or media or video, things in that such.
Because now, what would take a person or a group of people, you can get from AI.
Yeah, AI can do everything you can do.
AI could, like, people were paying for marketing strategies. Now you can literally pull a marketing strategy from your chatbot.
Right.
You could literally say, all right, well, listen, people would pay. I would pay you to say, listen, I want a rollout concept for my brand. You know what I'm saying? And then you would go and do all of this research and research all of these different brands and say, okay, well, you know what? Nike did this and Adidas did this, and what we suggest is that you do this, right? Now, that shit is done in minutes and seconds. You have a whole marketing strategy, bullet points, execution, timeline, price points, profit margins. All of that shit is just like this. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, like, is it replacing jobs? Absolutely. Like, so now what happens is those people that were doing those jobs need to figure out how to use AI to their benefit to sharpen their skills and to keep them ahead of the curve.
Yeah, because at this point, I feel like not only they taking people's jobs, but what's the point of having a person do the stuff if the AI can do it? You're already asking AI to do the videos, to do all this shit for you. I feel like to a point, they're gonna put it to where AI does everything for you. Like, imagine, like already, like you said, like, bro, you can get your food delivered right here.
Everything is just, people are just gonna, like, work will become obsolete, and people are just gonna be sitting down, consuming media,
getting fat and shit.
They're already doing it.
Yeah, it's already.
They're already doing it. Yeah, listen, you get on a train or a bus, right? I mean, we live in Florida, so people don't do a lot of that shit here. But you go to Chicago, you go to Boston, you go to some place where people are riding public transportation. When you look, what are they doing?
They just sitting there, they on their phone.
Scrolling, just lost in the algorithm, lost in tapping or gaming, like Wally.
Yeah, fact.
Remember the movie? Like, all they was doing was just sitting in front of the thing, and it was like just eating their food. Everything just comes right to them. That's what it is now.
That
what
shit
we eat,
crazy.
all this shit is just coming right to you, and nobody's looking around. Nobody's talking to each other. Like, it's literally like these devices, although they're meant to keep us in touch, right? Because it's a phone. Think about how much it separates us too, because now people's attention spans are fucking smaller. You know what I'm saying? People are less likely to hold a tangible conversation. The amount of online engaging that like kids are doing now has brought them to this point where they're socially awkward. You try to talk to like some of these kids.
Nah, they can't have a conversation. They can't. Them niggas is sitting there, they just
sitting
waiting.
in the corner. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. This is the weirdest shit I ever experienced. When my daughter turned 18, I threw a party for her. I was like, yo, listen, I rented a venue, and the way the venue was set up with it, there was 2 rooms. So there was a room when you came into the venue, which was, you know, probably like 3 rooms like this, like decent size, and then there was a back room with like a bigger room. So I was like, yo, listen, I'm gonna rent this venue. Y'all get the whole back room. I'm like, invite all your friends, do whatever you want. There's no drinking, there's no drugs, period. But y'all can do whatever y'all want. Venue came with speakers, it came with a freaking aux cable, they could listen to whatever music they want, they could chill, like open source. Now, at 18, like house parties at 18, bro, we used to go to house parties, people dancing, music happening, like, even if there wasn't any alcohol allowed, niggas, somebody was sneaking in a bottle or something. You know what I'm saying?
On their phone and shit like this.
Bro,
10 niggas on the couch.
I'm sitting there, and we chilling. It's like me, some of the parents. I got a couple of bottles for the adults and shit. We all chilling by the front drinking and shit. We chilling, we doing us. And at one point, my man's like, yo, you're not even curious what they doing back there? I was like, come on, let's go poke our head over there. You know what I'm saying? So I go out, open the door. And it's basically like they all just sitting around the room. One person in the middle in a chair, and everybody's just like 3 girls here, 2 girls there, 1 guy, 1 girl, 1 guy, 1 girl. Like all the couples were together, and like no dancing, nobody's interacting. Everybody's literally sitting in a little corner or in a little section.
Yeah. That's nowadays, there's no social life.
That's crazy.
Niggas don't that's the same shit when niggas don't go outside anymore.
That's crazy to me.
They don't let their kids conversate.
You know what I was doing at 18, house party? Like open access? Like what? Like my mom was like, yo bro, I'm gonna throw you a party.
They gotta kick you out and shit.
I'm like, yo, it's a wrap. My mom's gonna shut the shit down. Because we was gonna wild out. Somebody was gonna do some shit, somebody was gonna get caught drinking, somebody gonna fucking spike the soda, or somebody lit something that wasn't supposed to be lit, whatever the case may be. Like, that's the 18-year-old. Like, we were that type of 18-year-old that's like, oh, we're gonna go to the store, and then a mob of us would just run around and go smoke a blunt somewhere, and then come back and everybody's fucking lit. These kids just sat around, and like, granted, do I want my kids to be drinking and smoking and doing all this other shit? No, but even like the interaction, the dancing, the like people stand like, I don't know, bro. It's
they rather see that shit on the phone
touch
than doing that shit in person themselves.
They rather watch it than experience it.
Yeah, experience that shit. That's 100%.
It's like secondhand living.
That shit sad as shit, nigga. Just sitting there in the fucking corner, nigga. The music is playing, nigga. You just sitting there on your phone scrolling and shit.
And then I feel like an old head.
Yeah, and you feel like you bugging and shit. Yeah, like, you doing too much.
I'm bugging, like,
yeah, you doing too much, pops.
Because we was outside. We was having fun. We was doing shit, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
you ain't going there try to turn it up, nigga. Try to dance, break dance, nigga. Do a worm, something in there.
Bro, something like, yo, like my thing was like when I was a kid at 18, if I go to a party, I'm trying to pull something. I'm trying to dance with something.
I'm dead.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be up against the wall with something, winding with me.
Double tap, something.
Yo, bro, you know how many friends' moms' walls got stained from like the glue of the jeans from rubbing on the walls from the winding and grinding that was going on?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Sweating. It was hot. It was like a sauna in there, but you was having a good time.
Yeah.
Like now they just.
Nigga, you sweat, nigga, it's a problem, nigga. Bro. Them niggas, you ever see niggas who have the rags in their pockets, nigga, and the moment they like this, nigga, they can't sweat in there. Nigga, I went to the club, nigga, and niggas, they playing music and shit. Niggas is drinking but sitting down. They over there just sitting, drinking, nigga. Niggas is getting sweaty, nigga. They going over here. Niggas is going to the bathroom. They having conversations in the bathroom more than they having conversations and singing songs in the outside, nigga. Yeah. That should be boring.
Even the club life is different, bro. Like bottle service ruined the nightlife. Straight up. Sections, VIP, all of that extra shit, that shit ruined. Nigga, when I was younger, club was just the club. You just got in and you went in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Drink if you want to drink that shit open.
If you bought a bottle, they gave you a section in the club. It wasn't like you didn't have to go up the stairs and then go into like this private area where like now, like now, no, not even you can. You like now it's like motherfuckers buy a bottle to like look down on everybody, like look at these peasants, paying for drinks, in the non-VIP, while 7 niggas standing around one bottle, fucking filming each other and taking the same picture of the bucket and the mixers. That's literally what the nightlife is turning into.
That's how it is all the time. Nigga. If you want to be that nigga, you gotta be in a corner, nigga, ducked off, nigga, with one bottle, 20 heads, nigga, sipping mad Red Bull, nigga, and a little bit of liquor. That's popping nowadays. Nigga, that's how you be lit, cuz you not popping anymore. You don't know how this shit be, nigga. You gotta be posted up, nigga, 5 niggas deep, nigga, in a corner, nigga, with your phone, recording the same bottle. You gotta take turns. You go first, I go second, nigga, and then we put it in rotation, smoke one blunt. You got the grabber, I got the weed, and we smoking. That's it. It's a vibe, nigga, the whole night.
That's a vibe?
That's how it is nowadays. That's how they do it. See, I'm not fucking with that though.
That's crazy.
That's not me. But that's how they do it. You want to fit in.
The idea of standing on a couch, because that's what these motherfuckers want to do. They want to stand on the couch in a circle of dudes.
Niggas be up here and shit like that.
Yeah.
Up here and shit.
Up there. Yeah, with the bottle. And then it's like, and then they shoot their little video.
Yo, pass me the blunt. Pass me the blunt.
Like this, look.
Yeah. Hold on, that's my turn. Can you record me?
I got you.
Yeah, nigga. What? Oh, I spilled some of it.
Oh, don't spill it,
nigga. That's all I licked.
Oh, no. That's what it is now, bro. Like I went, listen. I went to Art Basel in Miami. Not last year, the year before. And I was with my man. We were walking through and we were going like to different venues. And that's literally all I saw. All you see is just like a bunch of niggas in a section. Or a bunch of shorties in a section. Yeah. Nobody want to dance with, like the clubs, like, yo bro, like this is where you went to meet women. This is where like you went to like test your game and to like and to bag something and
nigga, at least enjoy your time out there.
Bro, like
fuck out of here.
Niggas, like, yo, you gonna see these niggas, you gonna sit in. I don't know, bro.
Bro, they
got me fucked up.
Listen, this is what I'm tired of seeing when I go into the club. Yo, pass me your cash out. You got cash out? Yo, you got cash out? Yo, they got 4 niggas. 4 niggas. Yo, sending 100 from 100 to 100 to 100. Now y'all got 400 to buy one bottle. I'm tired of seeing that.
And then they don't want to tip.
Nah.
Yo, who ordered gratuity?
Nah. Whoa. We gotta pay that.
Who ordered the gratuity? Yeah, yo, what you mean mandatory 15% tax?
Nah.
Or 20% tax?
That I ain't gonna lie though.
They not taxing. Yeah, they be taxing on bottle service.
The gratuity be like $70, $80. Then the Red Bull be like $100. The bottle of stuff be like $400. Mind you go to Dewey and buy you everything for like $50.
Here's the thing. I'll do that now as a nigga in my 40s. Like now I'll go and because I don't want to be amongst all the chaos and shit, I'll buy a bottle and chill in the section with me, my girl, her friend, somebody else, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like for the 4 of us to be in the atmosphere but not be amongst all the chaos. But that's me as a nigga in my 40s.
Nah, it depends too, cause
at 18
for the young niggas.
Son, at 18,
cause it depends how many people you got with it. If I got mad niggas with me, I'm not going in a circle of mad niggas. If I got mad like 6, 7 niggas,
bro, that's where everybody at. Fuck a section,
nigga. I'm not here for these niggas. See, I'm here for my peoples.
That's corny, son.
Cuz, what do you mean that's corny?
That's corny. My nigga, you go into the clubs to chill with your niggas?
Cuz, if we single and we straight niggas, okay, we going over there with Matt, or nigga, you bringing them shoulders to your section. Yo, this shorty look good. Let me go step off. Yo, listen, I got this little section. I got a bottle.
Yeah, so you can come and be the one shorty among 6 other niggas.
Nah. Hold on. Now, nigga, if she dolo by herself and she don't got no group of friends, you gotta read the room too. If we homeboys, we all fuck with each other, we going out, nigga, I ain't gonna go mad with some shit that's by herself.
I see you.
But I'm just saying, though,
but that's not what I'm seeing when I'm out there, though.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
When I'm outside,
you making it seem like you don't get a section in general, cause you talking about like
I'm saying I've gotten sections before, but not with a bunch of niggas. I mean, let me hold on. No, because I have. But this is me. This is producer hat.
Okay.
Right. This is me going to the club with artists that I'm working with, and it's like, yo, bro, we're gonna go out after the studio. We're gonna hit the club, and it's like, all right. But this is me with hanging out with them. This isn't something that I'm gonna do on the regular, or like I'm not choosing to do this. I'm like, all right, fuck it, we'll go, we'll kick it, and yeah, like niggas will do what you said. They'll go, they'll max out, and they'll try to bring something back to the. But even that, it's like the dating pool right now is so fucked up. Like the way that people interact with each other, the way like dudes is trying to live off of shorties, or shorties is trying to live off of dudes. The gold digger culture is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Like there's no.
Nah, there's no real loyalty.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no real loyalty. I mean, anybody doing anything for money. Bitches is going on the boats when niggas spend money, even if they got mans or girls.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas is going to Chris Brown's concert and shit. Nigga, you see how that shit is at Chris Brown's concert?
Yo.
Nigga, I'll be hot. Nigga, if nigga comes up to me and be like, yo, babe, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna go to the Chris Brown's concert. Or like the nigga you said, 20K.
20K. She took 20K out there joining.
And he didn't even know.
And he didn't even know.
Nigga, you imagine your girl comes and say, hey babe, I just want to let you know your bank account's gonna be 20K.
Nah, bro. She got pulled on stage. She paid for like the VIP experience.
But he already knew they were going, so he set himself up.
So he didn't go with her.
Oh, he didn't go.
No, he didn't go.
Oh, that's even worse.
She dropped 20 bands she dropped 20 bands to go. And I think dude, like he works nights or something like that or whatever. Long story short, he didn't know. His peoples sent him the video of her on stage with him grinding all on his wife.
Oh nah, your shit go viral and everything about that shit.
And then he filed for divorce. So now he wants to leave her. She's contesting the divorce or fighting for 50% of whatever of their joint.
I would have filed for murder. Nah, for now I'm filing for murder. Yo, son, to take 20,000.
Yeah.
First of all, right there, dead. 20,000.
She was wilding on stage, bro. It's Chris Brown, my nigga. You know he gonna drag it.
He's licking her neck and shit.
Chris Brown, Usher,
Mr. Lizard Man.
Who's the other dude that was? Oh, R. Kelly used to wild out on the black.
He's still wilding out. They do it together. R. Kelly and Chris Brown. They got a show together.
R. Kelly.
I mean, R. Kelly.
I was about to say, nigga, R. Kelly like that. Him and Diddy doing a show together.
That's a fact, bro.
Baby
oil party, nigga. Nah, listen. Who you say you was? Usher. Yeah, Usher.
Yeah, Usher. Listen,
and Chris Brown.
Usher and Chris Brown, bro. Them niggas don't leave your wife around Chris Brown. Don't leave your wife around Usher.
Nah, you can't be in the first couple rows, nigga.
It's a wrap.
The moment he see your shorty, first of all, I ain't gonna lie. If your shorty ugly, then you can let her go. That's fine. Cause one thing about it, them niggas is not going for a shorty that don't look good.
Nah, they go for Nah, for the.
Hold on. If
for the experience.
If you a middle girl, right? Like you not ugly, but you not pretty. Then now you a big shorty. Cause they be fucking with the big girls and shit.
They do.
They be trying to be funny, but I'm saying like if you got a ugly girl, but she's not big and she's not, she's just regular, then you good. Now if she look really good or she look really bad, do not go. That shit is off zone. That shit like, in SeaWorld, nigga, when they have the water, nigga.
Splash
zone, nigga. That's splash zone, nigga. Everything get wet in that bitch. And that whole lineup, nigga, get wet. Nigga, he be in there licking her neck, stroking her. Nigga, he basically fucking your girl with clothes on.
Yeah.
That's basically what he do. Same thing with Usher.
Chris Brown out here wilding, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, Chris Brown's dad.
And then it's crazy because it's like they'll pay 5 bands to go take a picture with him.
The meet and greet.
The meet and greet be crazy.
Yeah,
the pictures from the meet and greet.
Because he getting hands on with it.
Oh yeah, son. He's grabbing cheeks. They climbing around them.
He picking them up and shit.
He's like, yeah, it's wild, son.
I seen him pick up this big ass shorty and shit. Then he just did like, oh no, she picked him up type shit. And he just
wrapped his legs around it. Yeah. Yo,
I got this shit.
But like real talk, like some of these shorties, these are like somebody's wife, somebody's girl.
That's what's fucked up. He really fucking up relationships and shit. How do you feel about these girls going and even wanting that shit though? Like, you think it's fucked up, or you think it's more of like, nah, bro, they fanned out and shit like that? Like, how do you feel about the perspective of being a man and then a woman, you know, being so fanned out? Because they going crazy about Chris Brown and Usher. It's not like they just, oh, I like his music.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I've never been a fan of that fanned out energy. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, there's people that I'm fans of. You know what I'm saying? But if I was in the same room with these people, or if I saw them, I wouldn't geek out like look at that shit. Like, he's throwing back shots. She's throwing it back on him.
That's something they fucking.
That's not some fan shit. Like, yo, bro, like a fan is like, I'm literally paying. That's wild. That's wild.
That shit.
That's crazy, nigga. Talking about, oh my God, I love your music, and then just throwing it back. Like, come on, son, that's wild.
Nah, he he's smacking her ass and everything.
She's throwing it back, son.
I feel bad for that girl's father.
For her husband.
Nah, her husband too, but for the father.
Nah, you raised that
little girl, bro. I feel bad for shout out to you, Pops, bro. You should have never went.
Hold on. That's assuming that he even around.
Nah, bro, he's around.
Nah, everybody's father don't be around, bro.
Nah, cause you know what I can tell you, most females, they be like trying to go against their father and shit.
Because they don't be around. Like, most girls with daddy issues got daddy issues because they
listen to their fathers and shit. Yeah. I be seeing some situations, we got a cousin. Yo, Coogie, shout out to Coogie. She used to get her beat all the time when her father was around. All right, let me try to tell you, some of these girls, bro, they just do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Where they just trying to, you feel me? You tell her, oh, don't go outside. They want to do that. Oh, don't talk to this boy. They gonna do that. So I feel like it's the same shit with that. Like, yo, shout out to you, Pops. I know you're going through a lot. Seeing that shit.
I don't know, bro. Listen, again,
how you get back from that?
You know.
How you go home and have that conversation with your wife?
There's not enough couples counseling and therapy to take back the fucking visual. Because now every time he's looking at her, he's like, you ain't throw it back for me like that. Imagine you watch her do shit with Chris Brown and she don't do with you.
Nah.
Yeah, bro.
I feel bad for him. You gotta call Morgan. You gotta go to Jerry's, Springers.
Chris Brown just back here.
Hinky, Mickey, Maka, Muka, Hookah.
And it's like, I thought you don't like that.
And you doing that for Breezy and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about, nah, don't hit me.
See, he fouled though, because nigga, you going over there in that big ass stage and you pointing at the bitch you want and you bringing her to the middle of the stage to do all that. Come on, bro. You disrespectful, bro. Like, the nigga disrespectful, bro.
Nah, bro. They do it to themselves, bro.
Nigga,
they do it to themselves.
I'll be so.
Why are you crazy? She doing it to herself. She loving it. Every minute of it. You crazy? And listen, she wants half of what he got in the divorce so she could go back and do it again.
That's facts. Well,
she was spend
I think it was that same lady I was watching the video earlier. She said that 2 days later she was still buzzing.
Oh yeah.
2 days still buzzing.
So you got a divorce.
Well, they didn't get the divorce yet. He filed for divorce. He filed for divorce, and off rip, it wasn't like she thinks that he's overreacting, and now wants half of everything he got.
She's a narcissist, bro. There's no way you trying to go home and convince that man, like, babe, it's just Brizzy. I'm just, he's my favorite. Bitch, listen me tell you something. Bitch, that dick your favorite. Bitch, let me tell you something. There ain't no way you would have thrown your ass. Yo, she look like a bull. You know the bull that at the fair, nigga, that they be riding and shit? That bitch looked like she was doing that. And the niggas back there just... Yo, what the fuck, bitch? You disrespectful. You should have never did that man like that, bro. Crazy. And then take the 20K. Bitch, fuck you, bitch.
It's crazy.
I would have had the paper on her door, nigga, like we doing an eviction, bitch. File for a divorce. Stamp, bitch, that's it.
Yo, but in her mind, she was just, I went to a concert. I'm having a good time.
I'm his number one fan.
I just went to a concert.
Yeah.
But that's what, bro, like,
that ain't no regular concert.
Nah, those are the female fans. Think about the dudes that be going crazy for these dudes too.
Nah, I ain't
You
gonna
see the way niggas be geeking out for Drake?
Nah,
Oh my God, it's Drizzy.
See, I ain't gonna lie. That shit
it's
be
Drake.
weird to me. I ain't cool with that.
Bro, that's
you too fanned out. You too fanned out.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Talking about, like you shaking and shit.
Oh my God.
You touch me.
Did you see the video of the dude that saw what was it? Drake drove by him or something like that, and the nigga started crying?
Nah.
Yeah, he's in the car with his girl. Please pull that shit up. This nigga was in the car with his girl, right? And I don't even think he saw him. I think it was just like Drake's motorcade, because there's like, you know, when he riding, he was Suburban with security in the front, Suburban with security in the back, they in the middle, but there's like 5 cars, so they just driving past. Look, they just drove past.
And he's crying?
But yeah, he started crying. His girl like, "Dave, you crying? You didn't even see him."
Nah.
Just the idea that Drake drove past and made him cry.
That shit crazy,
crazy.
bro. Yeah, people be too fanned
The
out.
fandom, but you know, again,
I just don't get that.
different time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I mean, but you know, bitches was passing out for Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had bitches fainting. The Beatles had people fainting.
Look at the tears, bro.
Look, he's crying. He's really crying. Like, bro.
And when you go like this and you crying,
Bro.
Hey, I just seen Drake, bro. I'm his number one fan. I can't believe it. I'm not washing his hand. You know what a nigga say? I'm not washing his hand. Nigga, your hand been stinking all month, nigga. Your fingers smell like shit.
Raw cheese.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Again, that level of stardom,
It's a thin line to that shit, cause
Nah,
too, I understand
I feel like-
when you really like adore somebody,
bro. I'm fans of. There's a lot of people that I'm fans of, bro.
Yeah.
But I will never, like, just my own personal character and pride won't allow me to like even if I've met some of, like, nigga, I shook hands with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Swiss Beats, Guru. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I worked at Sony, I used to see these people.
Yeah.
But first thing they told you when you come and you work at the studio, no autographs, no pictures. Like, you don't ask these people for nothing.
Yeah.
So part of it was, I don't know if it was like just the work in me, but also just like as a man, bro, the idea of like
For another man, especially
geeking out, it's just anybody, my nigga. Like even if it was a woman, like I'm not just gonna, oh my God, Rihanna.
Nigga, I don't geek out about my mother, nigga. I'm gonna geek out about this shit.
Umbrella touched my soul. Like, no, bro. Like, alright, cool. You know, like, and again, bro, I met Mark Anthony,
That's big too, though.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, that's another one.
You know what I'm saying? Not to, and again, not to name drop.
I might
you know
be
what I'm saying?
fanned out about J-Lo, ain't gonna
Nah,
lie.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
If you ain't fanned out about J-Lo, you crazy.
This is why they tell you don't meet your heroes for a reason. Yeah. She was definitely one of those people.
Yeah?
Yeah. He was cool. He was like real down to earth, cool. Believe it or not, a lot of the celebrities that I've met, I rarely have negative experiences with. You know what I'm saying? Like the weirdest, not the weirdest, but like I was this was like a Diddy story, but no Diddy shit, but no Diddy. Pause. Nah. So part of like the job description when I worked at the studio was that we used to have to go into the recording rooms and just check in on the clients. I used to do client services for Sony BMG. So we would have to go into the studio, check in on the clients, make sure they didn't need anything, whether it was equipment, whether it was like food, whether it was just like whatever. Like my job was basically whatever they need, make it happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like client services, literally. So I go into the room with one of the dudes that was in my department. I see that and at the moment it looked like the room was empty. So I'm like, all right, so we was just tidying up, you know what I'm saying? Like there was like, you know, like empty containers of food, like bottles, shit like that. So I'm just like tidying up a little bit and shit. And Diddy comes out the bathroom. because that studio there was inside the recording room. There's like a shower. This is Sony BMG. It was like the biggest room that we had in the studio. It was the A room. So he comes out the bathroom or whatever, and I'm getting shit together, and dude looks at him and he's like, "What's up, Buff?" And goes to like shake his hand. so now like. Yo,
go ahead.
Yo, so then he just looks at him like, and this is before COVID.
What the fuck?
So I've never seen somebody dap somebody up with their elbow prior to this. Was the first time I ever seen somebody do that shit, and I was just kind of like, but it made sense because he just came out the bathroom.
Yeah,
so his hands is wet. You know what I'm saying? So he
got
was trying to play him. Yeah, baby oil on his shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just came from slithering out of a situation. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, he didn't want to get baby oil on son's hands, so he gave him the elbow. But you know, just like, and I just look at him, and I'm like, all right, we done? Let's go. And left out. Didn't acknowledge him, didn't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not meeting you at the capacity where it's like there's a reason for dialogue. I'm cleaning up a fucking room that you know what I'm saying, you and your people are in.
Yeah.
If you need something, let me know. And then that's it.
Because you've been around that shit too, though. That's different. Because it's the same thing with me. I've been around celebrities, but I'm talking about somebody, fucking Elizabeth Queen, nigga from Minnesota or whatever the fuck, hasn't seen no celebrity her whole life, nigga. This artist that she admires so fucking much, that she fucking loves, may have a whole different like perspective on it when they meet that person. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like, yo, somebody that I want to grow up and be like, who's made me start doing music, who I've never got a chance to be anything around somebody who has a status. Nigga, they see them bitches, nigga, they might lose their fucking mind. They marvel.
They do though. Like you seen the video that I showed you of the Drake lookalike that went to the mall?
Yeah, you saw fast.
Bro,
that
you
shit
saw
got
how
flooded.
fast that mall got flooded just because they thought that Drake was there. And like, don't get me wrong, I like, he's arguably the biggest artist.
That's what it is.
At the moment.
Yeah, you can understand that.
So like, but still, like, watching people geek out, like, and again, most of them are young, so I understand that part of it. It's when you see the adults doing it, like when you see like an adult man, like, oh my God, it's Drake, like, yo, bro,
that shit, bro,
slow down, bro.
Yeah, you like 50 years old.
Slow down.
Relax.
So you know, again, I think that the fandom level, like, I understand when it's like younger kids, because to them, like, these are their idols and they have that level of. But it's like, nigga, if you like a grown man paying like bills and rent, and you're geeking out over the sight of a celebrity, that's kind of weird to me.
A little pump and shit, nigga, you see Lil Pump, you go crazy.
Nah, bro, I don't know, bro.
You seen the Astro World, Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's kids that be wilding out too, nigga. Like, they were stomping on people and people were dying over that shit, over his concert and shit. And that's because, nigga, they go so crazy, they be having their mosh pits and shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck how much I fuck with you as an artist. I'm not hitting people or hitting myself. Nigga, they going like this and punching each other, nigga, hitting each other, throwing cans and shit.
But I get that stuff. But
I ain't gonna lie, I don't get it, cuz.
I do. Like, and on that scale, I get it, because at that point,
it's good about hitting each other and bumping each other and shit, cuz. What are you talking about?
It's their way of it's their way of releasing this fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain music, like, yo, you're like,
what happened to this? What happened to this?
The headbanging?
I'm old school when it comes to that. I'm young, cuz, but when it comes to like this, like if you want to do rock, nigga, or
you know, alright. So like, you know how like if you go to the gym, right? There's certain music that you listen to because that shit gets you pumped up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you get into that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like there's music for that. There's music for like if you're just trying to chill and just like mellow out and shit. You know what I'm saying? With certain rock music, that shit charge you up. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like the Linkin Park music.
You punching yourself in the face?
I'm not punching myself in the face,
nigga.
but I'm punching up somebody else.
I see niggas jumping off like the stage and shit, nigga, to jump on top of nigga and hitting them. And it's like, nigga, I don't want to be touching hit by that. I don't give a fuck how good the music is, nigga.
Like the niggas in Paris intro was like, it gets the people going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you just pumped.
Nah.
Even in Kanye concerts, Kanye, like, they get mosh. There's a whole little mosh section. You get a pit. What do you call it? Pit tickets. They got the tickets just to be
Just
in
to be in
the
the
pick.
pick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, the Tampa trip. The Tampa,
Yeah, I like
the
that
Tampa
it's divided. I like that.
It is because not
Your man
everybody
get
wants to
dragged
be in
that
that.
bitch.
So there's
You're a bystander.
so look, here's the thing. There's like the center of the pick, which is like the most turned up, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's not always just people. It could just be people jumping up and down and bouncing off of each other. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay, we
they're-
could bounce.
because they're that hyped off the music. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's like hip hop mosh and rock mosh is different.
Yeah,
You
the
know what
rock,
I'm saying?
they bleeding and
Yeah,
hitting each other, biting each other.
cracking. Somebody left with a cracked skull.
Yeah.
Somebody broke their nose in the
I
mosh
seen
pit.
two niggas headbutt each other on
Yeah,
the
that's
mosh pit.
crazy.
Nigga, you imagine nigga doing the music? Y'all both going like this, nigga, and then yeah, hey, and y'all headbutt each other and shit. Y'all bleeding.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. I just contracted what you
Yeah,
had.
nigga.
I'm gonna need a tetanus shot in the morning. AIDS. I don't think that's how that works. What?
As a white person, I can tell you that's exactly how it works. Instant best friends.
Oh, no, he's talking about AIDS. He's like,
He said, "Whoa, hold on,
white
blood
person.
and headbutts." White friends.
As a white person, I can confirm that's how you do it. That's definitely how you get this.
Hey yo,
Edit that out, please.
yo, bro, that's
Oh,
man,
man.
that's so funny.
How can I get canceled so
Yeah.
fast? Oh, man.
Bro, I'm not with that shit. That mosh picture, that shit is not for me, bro. I like the shit when they back chilling, but when it comes to that hitting shit, jumping in on top of the ropes and shit, that's not that shit. I don't give a fuck.
It's like
how you
wrestling.
feel about
It's
that.
like wrestling. You know, like you said, the splash zone. You know, the people that get the front seats for the wrestling show because
Yeah.
they want to be a part of it.
They want that blood spitting on them and shit.
Like, look at that, bro.
shit.
That's
Shit,
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, it look like what, like a bull match or some shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like a bunch of bulls, right?
The running of the Red Bull hype.
Yo, look at they all
running of the whites.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Yeah.
See, okay, but they just running.
See, but they're hype.
These niggas
It's
sitting
just, they're just
Okay.
hype, bro. It's just a way of releasing energy because the music gets you amped. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas look like they're in a PE just running in circles.
Look, see,
Yeah.
they just pushing each other off.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of people bouncing off.
You push me on my elbow, you with a push, nigga.
Nah,
Get
but,
out of here.
you know, it's just like that, bro.
Nah, you see that look a little
Come on,
more
bro.
calm.
You know what I'm
It's just
saying?
Niggas is ready.
You just gotta take your shirt off and just jump like
niggas
that.
jump
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it takes a whole lot of crack to fucking do that shit, cause nigga, you ain't going out there. You ain't going out there just regular sober.
That look like-
I promise you, because you can't tell me niggas is going out there
Nah, bro, listen, that's
sober.
you know what it looks like? It looks like an adult short bus energy.
Only everybody on the short one. Everybody dumb as shit.
That's
You
it.
either dumb as shit, nigga, or you really off some shit.
Oh, man.
You,
I don't know,
you
bro.
gotta be off the rocks.
But
Crystal meth.
there's just certain artists that bring it out. Like not DMX had a march. There will be people marching at DMX shit.
Nah, but that was gangster when DMX used to go in there. See, that's different when he used to go in there growling and shit.
Fuck with that. I'll be in there all day. Nigga, I would've came with a collar and everything.
That's crazy.
That's different though. I could fuck with that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like not for nothing. His performance, like his energy, the whole time it was like crazy, bro. Like and the crowd control, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he gets people hyped up, and then it's like, and then he'll calm it down. You know what I'm saying? He'll do a song like Slipping, or then he does like a prayer. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, the way he would control the whole, I mean, everybody would be in tune with him.
Yeah, the one that I saw, it was in New York. It was right before he died. It was like a year before he passed away. And that shit was sad. It was sad because DMX was definitely one of my favorite artists. Like when I was a kid, high school, like It's Dark and Hell Is Hot was on heavy rotation in my fucking Walkman. Yeah, like it was iconic, bro. Especially with an artist like that, because like there's a certain level of like energy that everybody in the room feels. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how people respond to like an artist of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when Kanye's not ranting and he's just on his music shit,
He's like that too.
he got that kind of vibe too. Like
They say
Kanye
the same thing about
definitely.
MJ too.
Yeah.
They say like certain
Oh, Michael
people-
Jackson, yeah, bro. Michael Jackson's show power was crazy because he was a a double threat because he could dance and he could sing.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And he had a whole storyline. I mean, he started as a little kid and shit, his whole family and shit. So I feel like, bro, he was just loved by a lot, bro.
Did you see the movie?
Nah, I didn't get to see the movie. I heard it was really good.
It was good. It was good. Yeah, I saw it.
What you thought about it?
They left a lot on the table.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna do a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it really just covered like his childhood up until the part right before, like right after he did like, was it Who's Bad? Yeah, like right up to that. So it kind of covered like the early stages, you know, like the Jackson 5 era, the whole shit with like him transitioning with the plastic surgery and his first 2 nose jobs, the shit with the Jackson 5 tour, like the whole beef between him and his father.
A lot of it was accurate, or they added shit to it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. From what I know of his story, I think it was relatively accurate. There was a lot of stuff that was left out though. Like they left out the whole, like the real big relationship between him and Quincy Jones. I feel like was watered down. I feel like them leaving the whole Diana Ross era of his story out was weird. Janet Jackson not being written into the story and like completely being like she wasn't in the movie at all. So
that's weird.
Well, she didn't clear to be same shit with Diana Ross. So like that's why
to be in the movie they weren't clear.
Yeah, they didn't clear. So that's why they left those parts out. But like when you think about the Diana Ross saga of Michael Jackson and the dynamic with him and his sister, those are huge parts of his life. Like if you take out the Diana Ross story, you take out the Wiz. Which the Wiz was like fucking humongous. You know what I'm saying? You know what the Wiz is?
Nah.
The Wiz is basically like a black version of Wizard of Oz.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Michael Jackson was the Scarecrow.
Oh shit! I think I've seen that. Yeah,
So like in the Wizard of Oz, there's no black people. So
he did it. They
did their own version of it, and they would star Diana Ross. Diana Ross was Dorothy, and Michael was the Scarecrow, and you know, like they had like a bunch of other people that played that were like prominent African American actors at the time in The Wiz. So it was a huge thing, you know what I'm saying? And even bigger because like some of it was shot in New York. So like the Yellow Brick Road ran through Coney Island and shit like that. So it was dope. Yeah, like there was certain parts where they're like walking on the cyclone, like it's part of the Yellow Brick Road. But that was a huge thing. So for them to leave out like a lot of that stuff, I felt like they definitely couldn't get like certain clearances to tell a lot. So I'm very interested in seeing what they do with the second half of his story.
See, I wonder why they didn't wait to get clear for them to add him on.
I don't think it was a matter of waiting to get clear. I think that those people didn't want their story attached to the movie.
Damn, that makes sense too. I mean, some people don't want to be talked about shit like that.
Yeah, or maybe they just wanted money that they weren't willing to pay.
That's another thing too. Yeah,
it's always about the bag, bro.
It's always about the bag. Before we get to our unpopular opinion, I want to talk about the couple that got married on what was it in New York? What was it?
Oh, the Empire State Building. Yeah, that was crazy too. That was what are they? They're like a Russian couple.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're Russian.
Yeah. So they're like
climbers and shit, right?
Yeah. They're like I think Netflix had did a documentary on them, and basically they scaled the Empire State Building to do I mean, for me personally, I think it was part of something bigger. It was a statement. It was
You don't think it was a statement? I seen conspiracies that supposedly there was a statement, like it wasn't just about them climbing.
They put up a flag that said, when the power of love is stronger than the love of power, then the world will know peace, or something like that. It's not like it's a dope statement. But then
they even say the truth comes in from love. Like I've heard that truth.
But then you go as far as like advertising the boots that you wore during the climb. Then it was the proposal, and then like the pictures. So to me, it's like, all right, like you could. To me, if you wanna make a message, you hang that flag and you get out of there before anybody can see you.
But what if you got multiple messages? Just like in the movies and shit like that.
They do it like that. Like, so, all right, I'll give you an example. A few years ago, somebody flew a white flag over the Brooklyn Bridge, right? And they never found out who did it. It was a huge deal. And basically, like, I think a white flag means surrender.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, but it was an American flag, and it was all white. And they hung it over the Brooklyn Bridge. And the shit with that is that, to me, that's a bigger statement because you're not doing all of the cloudy internet shit. Like, it's not like niggas like, oh yeah, look, and these are the LeBrons that I wore while I was climbing and putting up the flag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And while I was doing that, you know, will you marry me? And then, you know, the picture. It's, to me, it was more for show and clout. It didn't really come off like a genuine statement.
Nah, it could have been. It could have been just some clout shit, marketing things and that such. But I feel like just like multiple, like, bro, the Statue of Liberty, there's a lot of meanings on the shankles, the apple that's on there, obviously the 6 stars on the shit. So there's a lot of things that I feel like sometimes they put some shit out there and they put it in different ways for you to gravitate multiple ways. So that when you have multiple like options of what something is real, what is true, nigga, you don't know what to really believe.
Because it's left open to interpretation.
Exactly. You start suggesting other shit, and then now you're like confusing yourself. Now you don't really know what to believe at that point.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think on face value, yeah, it was a big statement. It looked good. They had their moment. I think if they were trying to make a statement, they could have did it without the
marriage
but without the proposal. And again, like, you could, or if it was like that, you could have just climbed it and just proposed to her and just left it like that. And it was like, oh, this couple, you know, they climbed it together and they got engaged. You know what I'm saying?
So there's according to ABC7 from New York, it says that supposedly there are a lot of people saying that they were already married. This was just a stunt.
See what I'm saying?
And then apparently one of the ways that they did it was they hid in the building and then they started climbing.
Yeah, overnight. I seen that they hid overnight. But okay, so to what you were saying, they were already married.
So again, was it a statement of love when you propose to somebody that you're already married to, when you're showing off an engagement ring that clearly you already have? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Besides the boots and the marriage, nigga, the only thing they have is the poster they put up there.
But then why not put it up and then dip before anybody sees it? I felt like that would have been a bigger flex. Can you imagine, like, all of a sudden this banner is just hanging from the top of the Empire State Building and nobody knows who put it up or how it got there? To me, that's
it's multiple things because they already have publicity on climate shit. They were promoting their boots. Nigga, they already they Russian.
Clout. There's a lot of clout. Or like everything you just saying is exactly what I'm saying. It's all for clout.
Yeah, it is all clout.
And he was taking it from his point of view. So basically, all this was like a social media stage that he was doing to post it. So it's attention. That's what we
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like they're gonna get a book deal out of it and all that crazy shit.
They got charges. They did get charges.
Oh yeah, they got charges. Yeah, criminal mischief, trespassing, like a bunch of shit. But that's like the dude that did the tightrope walk between the Twin Towers.
I've seen that shit.
That shit
he was crazy.
He was crazy with it, bro. Like, think about, like, you walked the tightrope between two of the towers. You like coordinated. You had a whole team to shoot a freaking tightrope wire across from one tower to the other.
Yeah, you didn't do that with 2 niggas.
That was like 4 or 5 people that were involved in that. But to me, like, that's a statement, you know what I'm saying? Like you like because you're doing something that you love, and granted, yeah, they like to climb, and you know their whole shit is getting to all of these different places. But I felt like the message was overshadowed by the fucking shoe endorsement and the fake proposal.
Yeah, facts.
Go ahead.
So going back to the white flag, this is July 2014. Apparently it was 2 Berlin-based artists, Mishka and Matthias, and they had the white American flags. They said it was meant to celebrate public space and honor John A. Roebling, the German-born engineer who designed the Brooklyn Bridge on the anniversary of his death.
That's dope. See? And they didn't stick around to take pictures. They didn't fucking like do all this extra shit. You know who did it. And they didn't make a big thing of it.
Facts.
So it was a dope message.
Yeah, it was a dope message. Maybe it wasn't a big statement. I think it was more of the marketing part. Shit, like you said, maybe they're gonna get a Netflix show, all this extra shit.
It's all about a bag, bro.
Everything.
That's gonna be my quotable this whole part, bro. It's all about the bag.
It's all about
It's
the
all
bag.
about the bag, bro.
You got a unpopular opinion?
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
My unpopular opinion. Yeah, I think Italian food is overrated.
See, I can definitely agree, but I'm gonna tell you right now, some good pasta though.
I don't fuck with pasta. I don't like pasta.
No pasta at all. Chicken Alfredo. Oh. No Diddy. Pause. All of it. You just never had no creamy ass pasta. That's the problem. You ain't never had no
Okay, pause.
cream. Yo, I'm talking
I've had chicken Alfredo.
It's creamy. You gotta add the creamy.
Yo, listen.
You have creamy.
You gotta stop saying that because the way that shit sounds in these headphones, bro, it's like
creamy.
Yo, like, I just want to take these headphones off. Like, shut up. My ears don't feel right.
Look at that shit. That shit look good as shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I think, again, I think it's mid. I think
Pizza.
mid. That's why, like on the last part when I was talking about cuts and slices, I fuck with cuts and slices because they add like this gourmet flair to pizza by adding like un-Italian, non-traditional toppings like fucking chicken and waffles or fucking the curry shrimp shit that I was telling you about, or oxtail or fucking French toast. Like they'll put like the wildest shit on pizza, things that you wouldn't think would make sense, and it's fire.
That's how I feel about soul food. I don't really like soul food.
You're crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Baked beans, nasty.
Well, nah, I don't think baked beans qualify. What would
Sweet potato, collard greens.
I love collard greens.
Oh my god,
I love collard greens. You crazy? I love
that
collard
shit
greens.
grass.
Collard
wet
greens
grass.
with ham.
That shit wet grass and
collard greens,
ham slices.
collard
Damn.
greens with baked macaroni and cheese, some turkey. Stop playing, bro.
The only thing that sounded good was the turkey. I ain't gonna lie. And mac and cheese though.
Baked mac and cheese.
said
Not
baked
that crab shit. You
Yeah.
gotta have a little. You know what I'm saying? Got the crispy on the top.
All right. Am I wrong for putting Velveeta inside the oven and let it?
Yeah.
I'm wrong for that.
Yeah, you're wildin'.
Yeah. But I put other cheeses though.
Velveeta though.
Yeah, the one that come the family pack.
I know what Velveeta is.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. I get the cheese, nigga. I take it out that comes already in the box, nigga, and I get some other cheese, some like shredded, nigga. If I got a slice of provolone, nigga, I put that bitch any type of cheese.
How much Velveeta we talking about?
I put half of the container.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What you put, nigga? 1 tablespoon, nigga.
I don't put Velveeta, nigga.
At all?
No.
This nigga buying the box of Velveeta just for the shells and shit.
Nah, I don't like pasta. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I don't.
Oh, yeah, facts, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't know if it's the texture. Like to me, like pasta just doesn't hold flavor well. It's mid. I don't know. It's just like a mid starch to me.
So what you eat? What's your shit go to?
My favorite shit. I like Thai food.
You said what?
Thai food.
The fuck is that?
Thai, like
Asian and shit?
Like Taiwan.
yeah, like it's
Taiwanese?
like
But what is it?
like
Noodles?
fusion shit. So I fuck with
Hold on, cause you just say you like Taiwanese. That's noodles.
no, Thai isn't always noodles. Like
Noodles, rice.
So the shit that I get, it's duck, like fried duck with
You said what?
fried duck. You never had duck before?
You is nasty, cuz.
Nigga, you crazy.
This
Duck
nigga
is
eat-
amazing.
This nigga eating fried platypus.
Nigga stupid.
This nigga eating fried
I
platypus.
promise you get you some crispy duck in your life, that shit'll change your life. You'll never want to eat another burger.
Y'all hearing this? He's talking about ducks, right?
Duck is fire, bro.
Yo, listen, when I go to the Chinese spots and I see number 11,
Crispy duck?
crispy duck with soy sauce,
Crispy duck?
yeah, that shit's nasty.
You're crazy, bro. Crispy duck? Have you
Bro,
ever
the
had,
shit that
have you ever
swims in the pond, bro,
had,
you
have you ever
talking
had a crispy duck? First of all,
The shit that swims in the pond.
Not all
Wham.
listen, I'm not talking about Florida.
That nigga use it. Aflac?
That shit is bro.
This nigga eating Aflac.
If you like crispy, boneless, spare rib tips, you
Yeah.
love crispy duck. What are you talking about? That skin gets so crispy, son. You crazy?
His mouth getting watery over some.
Yo, like, it is. I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit looks nasty.
You're crazy, bro.
First of all, that shit tastes like feathers. Like straight
like feathers.
Like straight feathers.
So what's your go-to?
Some arroz, you know that rice, man.
Like,
for sure, I'm rice. But if I'm going like Spanish food, I'm definitely I can eat burgers. I'm a burger or steak. Like steak is my favorite shit.
Okay,
I can eat steak. And
I can fuck with a good steak.
You feel me? Like that shit, I can go all day. I can eat tacos and shit. But when it becomes like insects and ducks and all this other shit, cuz and eel.
Yo, Thai food, you could get good steak at a Thai place.
Nah, no, that for sure. They be having good steaks at like Asian places.
Like the shit with places like that is like they'll chop, like you're not gonna get like a slab of steak, but you'll get like some dope chopped up shit,
good
flavorful
cuts,
and like a bean sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like real dark with like good vegetables. I fuck with pho. That's like Vietnamese.
Yeah, with the bread and shit. The little ball and you peel out a piece and then
I think
that's fufu.
You think pho? It's a soup.
Pho is a soup.
Oh yeah, nah, that's with the yolk and eggs and shit.
Nah, it's like a Vietnamese soup. It's made from like a broth that's like from like an herb, but like they'll like do like shredded pork.
Oh, you got a special palate.
They'll have like nigga. Listen.
You got a special
I have a very broad palate.
Cooking for you must be easy, cuz.
Nah, it's not. I give my wife a lot.
That's
of
onion soup and shit. That's what you drinking. Niggas drinking straight soup and onions.
Nah,
and shit.
fuck.
And celery. I've never seen a soup with celery, onions, and carrots only.
Did you not see the shredded beef on it? Like there's literally, or sometimes it's pork. Like
it look like pork.
It's real thin cut. You know what I'm saying? Like really, and the shit is that like it's good for you. Like it cleans your system.
No, it look real. I ain't gonna lie. It look real. That shit gotta be good for you.
Look at that shit.
You think that looks good?
Hell yeah.
That look like lettuce and some old shredded beef.
He don't know.
He doesn't.
That look like the beef, the chicken and broccoli.
This is the nigga that put the beef in his mac and cheese, talking about my palate.
Yo, that's a hack, son. Yo, you grab it. That's a hack, bro. You grab the box and you add other cheese. Now, if you use just the box and the Velveeta, you nasty.
Let me ask you a question.
At least some put some seasoning.
You eat cheese out the can?
Nah, that's nasty.
You sure?
Yeah.
You had to think about it for a second.
I had to, cause I had to think about it. But my Velveeta gets warm though. I warm it up. So I leave butter, I put a little bit of milk.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, the closest thing I'll do to some shit like that is like the Tostitos
Yo,
queso.
what's wrong with Velveeta?
The Tostitos queso?
Yeah. I'm saying, what's wrong with the Velveeta cheese? You got a problem with that?
I don't fuck with Velveeta cheese.
What's wrong with it?
I don't fuck with it.
The
That's my. I don't know.
You think it's fake or something?
It's very processed.
It does taste
good.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
very processed though.
Okay. So I shouldn't be eating it.
It's bad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Maybe that's why sometimes it takes long for that shit to get hot. Yeah. That's just like in jail, nigga. When I've been locked up, nigga. Yo, when I got locked up, nigga. Listen, they gave us some sandwiches. You know, you've been at you know, nigga. They give you a bologna sandwich with some cheese,
bologna
right?
sandwich with cheese, bro.
They had a microwave in the back. I went to go microwave the cheese. Yo, the cheese I had it for 5 minutes. They didn't microwave.
There's a microwave in the jail you was in?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you was in a nice jail.
Yeah.
He said there was a microwave for me. I'm like, nigga, you know what the bookings looks like in New York?
Nah, but that's the bookings. I'm talking about in the back, nigga, in the pods, nigga. Once you going and booking, nigga, yo, nigga, there ain't nothing there, nigga. You just sitting waiting. Nigga, putting your thumb, nigga, taking your photos, making your one call, nigga. But I'm talking about when you get to the back of the pod, nigga, you been there for days, nigga. They go and they give you a sandwich, and they got a microwave, nigga. They got a place where you can sit down and watch Jerry. They got a little fountain. You feel me? You get your little water. Yeah, nigga.
Damn,
They got them like this, stacked up like that? Or that's something different?
There's a coffin. That nigga put a coffin, and that nigga put a prison break.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. The only thing
Confinement.
The only thing them jail sandwiches is good for is laying your head on them shit. So
That's it, yeah. Them bricks, nigga. That's the only thing they good for, nigga.
That shit
Keep you
is
cozy.
terrible.
Yeah.
They give you like the bread with the thickest slice of bologna and the stalest fucking cheese.
Yeah,
and then it's on that hard ass wheat bread. In New York, they give you the sandwich. They give you a fruit, so you get an apple or an orange, and then a thing of milk.
Oh yeah, you see, y'all healthy. We not getting that healthy shit.
He said, yeah.
Y'all healthy. You feel me? Over here, they trying to get you fat, nigga. They over here, they don't get you the food. They give you that apple juice, nigga. You get your sandwich, and that's it, nigga. And once in a while, nigga, on a certain day, you get them cookies as your dessert. Or they give you them brownies. If you know about them brownies, I don't like brownies.
This is Diddy's allergic food.
That's Diddy's food?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't his shit. He getting
He
steak.
put baby oil on that.
Yeah, you see that shit? The banana was wet and
That
shit.
banana was glistening, nigga.
That bitch had shine on that bitch.
That's the moist. That's the pause. That's the moistest banana.
Yo. Nah, that ain't Diddy's play, bro. I'm telling you, Diddy eating steak, bro.
No,
I don't even
he
think Diddy's locked up.
No, he not.
He's not locked up.
He's locked up. He's locked up with SBF.
Nah, that nigga ain't locked up for real.
Yeah, he's locked up.
The celebrities jail nigga do not be.
He's
working.
not in the celebrity
That nigga
jail,
in
bro.
celebrity
He's in
jail.
fucking. He's in Central Bookings in
They be
Brooklyn.
saying that shit, nigga. I think that's cap, nigga. Look that shit up, nigga. That nigga is in Hawaii or some shit.
Look at where
nigga, in
Diddy's
prison.
locked up. He's not in, nigga. He's not in Club Fed.
Yeah, I'm
FCI, he's a 50-month sentence. FCI Fort Dix, a low security facility in New Jersey.
New Jersey. But where was he at before that? During his trial, he was in Brooklyn.
Cause he's not in Brooklyn no more.
He was in Brooklyn. He's not anymore. Now he's in fucking Fort Dix or whatever.
Yeah, right. Fort Myers. That nigga over there.
Diddy will be locked up in a place called Fort Dix.
Right? Get the fuck out of here.
For a person that's never Fort Dix.
Nigga, that shit's fake, nigga.
He ain't fighting none of that shit, nigga.
That nigga's dead clean.
He's greased up.
Yo, the stories.
He's using the butter from
He's using the
butter from the bread to glaze himself. This nigga Diddy in there marinating
bananas and shit with oils and shit. You got them bitches prepared on a platter, nigga. That nigga, everything got oil on that nigga. The baked beans have oil on it, nigga. Everything have oil on it.
1,000 bottles of baby oil. It's crazy.
That shit, what he did to this girl, what's her name?
Oh, Cassie?
Cassie, yeah, what he did to Cassie was fucked up too, man. But Cassie a little
What he
freak
did
too.
to everybody. What he did to everybody.
Yeah, but Cassie, though, I feel bad for her. Poor little girl. She came in there so innocent, so nice, and now that bitch is a freak.
Now she was trying to go to the freak offs.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, to pay somebody else to come fuck your girl is crazy.
That's wild.
Wild shit. I don't know how you sit there and watch. You seen the nigga, one of the niggas that was actually doing that shit?
What they call him? He had a nickname. It was like the Punisher.
Yeah, the Punisher. Yeah,
the Punisher, right?
Yeah. The nigga supposedly was the Punisher.
His name was the Punisher. I was like, yo, listen, I'm done. Turn this shit off.
That shit is crazy though, nigga. And the fact is that he will go so far on wanting for another nigga to do something, and then if you went too far, oh nigga, not like that. Or let me show you how to do it. Nigga, you is crazy. Nigga. You gotta be mentally ill, nigga.
Yeah, nah, I'm good on that.
By the way, he was locked up in Brooklyn, Metropolitan Detention Center.
Yep. See,
And then they moved him to where?
Well, that's
Fort
where
Dix.
To Fort Dix.
Where the fuck is that at?
New Jersey.
It's in Jersey.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they keeping him local.
Yeah, that shit crazy, but I don't believe none of that shit. That's just like Jeffrey Epstein. I don't think none of them niggas
Wait,
is
you
dead.
don't believe what?
Jeffrey Epstein's dead?
No. Before about the Diddy shit, what don't you believe?
That he's locked up.
You don't believe that he's locked up?
Nah, for sure. I don't like. Well, I think he's locked up. Let me rephrase this so
I'm about
people
to
understand what I'm talking about. I don't think for the charges that he has that he's locked up the way you would
The
think.
way that he should be. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, like
let me get a little realistic.
Yeah.
You know,
That
these
part.
niggas got money. They watching this nigga. They feeding him differently than most niggas. I don't think he's going through the same protocols as most people. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't really think it's like Tory Lanez. Nigga, Tory Lanez.
Nah, Tory Lanez is locked up.
He might be locked up, but nigga, the access that he has.
Oh yeah,
it's like Blueface. Blueface was locked up for a year.
Yeah, like Tory Lanez is locked up and dropping albums.
They dropping albums. Come on, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, nigga. You're not
like albums.
Nigga, you go to Orient Road and ask these niggas to drop a song, nigga, in Orient Road so you can see what these niggas, these cops are gonna do to you, nigga.
Yo,
these POs gonna laugh
but
in
not
your
for
face.
nothing. He cracked the code for a nigga dropping music from prison.
Not because of
You hear
people don't do
it.
that.
No, but have you heard the quality of the music that he's put out?
Nah, I haven't heard it.
Nigga, that shit's crisp.
Yeah, they must be having a studio inside his
I
prison,
don't know
nigga.
how he did it, but
Them niggas added microphones and shit. Like, listen,
he got the engineer.
Yo, what? He got locked up.
I was about to say the engineer.
These niggas is like some prison break shit.
The
nigga.
engineer caught a bid so that he could go lay down in Tory verse.
You feel me? Them niggas, they cellmates and shit. You imagine they cellmates in that bitch just writing beats and songs all day?
That's crazy. I mean, that's all you got when you in there.
Nah, that's just like Blueface too, nigga. He was out for a year, nigga, but they was doing videos. He was posted up with niggas. Like, yeah, nigga, you locked up, you doing the time. I'm not saying you living outside, but to say that, nigga, you really doing the time, nigga, when you get to do all this shit, fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, but so now, speaking on Tory, right? You believe that shit?
What, Megan?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, me neither.
I think
Was that the raid when they took his shit?
when they were in the stab,
That's
Oh, that was when he got stabbed?
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, free Tory, bro.
Say what shit like that's real for sure. And I'm just honestly, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
about
Tory
it.
shit is
shit's
different.
real.
Yeah.
His shit is real different. Like shout out to Tory, you know, free Tory.
Yeah, hold your hat, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I really respect Tory, and I fought with him as an artist. I think he's talented as fuck. But to go to the Megan shit, I don't think it's real. I think it has to do with bigger than what it is. I think it has to do with label, and also I don't think it started with the
So
label.
you believe like the Rock Nation conspiracy?
A little bit, but I don't think it started from that. I think in some way, so I'll tell you what my perspective. I think that they really had a relationship. I think them niggas got drunk, had a night with some bitches around. They got in an argument. Some shit popped off and they said that something else happened. And then in the mix of trying to, Megan and Notoria, I think the labels got involved because now you're talking about two big people, right, in a big situation. And they spun it onto Tory. That's my whole shit on it. Now to break it down to Rock Nation, plan this shit and all this shit, I don't think of that. I think nigga they really got into some shit because you know, nigga, Megan really fucked with this nigga.
Yeah.
She had some shit, but hold on. What I'm saying, nigga, Megan is known for this. She did the same thing with Klay Thompson. She was just with Klay Thompson, the nigga was fucking other bitches. The problem with Megan is that she's a superstar, but she also figures that bitch, you are, no disrespect, you a female fucking with niggas that higher status than you. Tory was the highest status. Klay Thompson the highest status. Nigga, when you start fucking with these niggas and they got higher status and they fucking other bitches and you not fucking with that shit, you gonna crash out. What happened was, nigga, they had a pool party, whatever the fuck the function was, nigga. They crashed out. Somebody shot something because there was obviously evidence on that, right? Maybe they tried to switch the whole shit to what it really happened. Tory's trying to defend himself like, nah, bitch, you mad because I fucking this bitch. And now they got so much shit against some other bitches that come and switching the stories and shit.
Well, there's a lot of people that have come forward in Tory's defense.
Now, right? But before, and there was a lady who confessed, first said that Tory did shoot her and then came back and said, nah, I was just lying. Tory did shoot her.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's real hard to just like believe this shit. And then again, Tory has done shit, what we talked about already when he was selling the NFTs and shit. He has done things where it's like the labels look at him like, nigga, even his own labels. So what is not that not only Megan's label, but nigga, your own labels is fucking.
Yeah, I mean, anytime an artist does anything to try to do business outside of them or cut them out of the equation,
There's a problem.
they generally don't last. They don't last long.
You know what I'm saying? They either, boy, you don't last like professionally, or nigga, you don't last
Life-wise.
Life-wise,
Yeah,
nigga,
exactly.
like either or. So it's like, nigga, I really wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if this whole shit was just a setup. And people already believe in that shit, and even believe in that shit, nigga, he's still saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have no proof on him.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have no proof on this man did any of that shit. What was it? It was like
It's
a
her
scratch. Yeah, it was her word.
Her foot, her pinky or something got grazed.
Yeah, no, it was like a foot or some shit. Got like barely got touched. Yeah, it got grazed.
Yeah, so basically she initially stated that she stepped on glass. So she tried to cover it.
Yeah.
And then they did like a medical testimony or whatever. They said that there's bullet fragments. But there's another lady named Kelsey Harris. She apparently shot a text that said, "Help, Tory shot Meg, 911." And then later, they basically found that the DNA test on the gun was inconclusive, meaning it was not confirmed present or absent.
Yep.
So it's
So
basically
they don't even know what happened if the gun was there or not.
Yeah, and then supposedly that same girl retracted that statement.
Yeah, exactly. So
said
then it's
that
like,
Tory didn't do it.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then it's just real tough with that shit. And like you said, bro, like, what if the case is somebody shot and in the moments niggas really don't know what happened? So not only they trying to frame you, you don't really know, and there's no evidence. How you get out of that situation? And it's what guilty until proven, or
Innocent.
innocent
So
until
the
proven.
question is, how do you prove that if you have
So right, so if you haven't proven it and the nigga still sin, you don't think it's bigger than that?
But you know what it is? Here's the thing. That sometimes it's easy to come to a conclusion based on a narrative that you already build up and you don't want to look away from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen that shit happen in real life. Like I got a homie that was at a party, right? He went to this party, a fight broke out, somebody got poked. He dipped, left the party. Got arrested at the train station because they found blood on him. You know what I'm saying? So now, because he was there and they don't know who did the poking, and because he dipped and he got the fucking blood on his shoes,
You did it.
so now he's locked up for for stabbing that he didn't do, according to him. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I wasn't there, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So allegedly he didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? They charged him with it, and he was just like, nigga, I was just there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit went down. Everybody, you know, everything happened quick. I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I was there with a joint. You know what I'm saying? Joint that I met, dipped and left me there. I was just there like. So it wasn't even like he was with his people. He just happened to be like at a party, and then the person that he was there with dipped, and he stood around because shit was popping. Like he was vibing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and because nobody knew him, they was kind of like, all right, well, nobody know who did the stabbing, so it was him. It was son.
That shit fucked up because people's whole life get fucked up just
Yeah.
being in the wrong place at the wrong
And
time.
he's like, I should have just left when my homegirl left. You know what I'm saying? Like she invited me to this shit, and then she had to, and it wasn't even like some funny shit like where like Shorty set him up. It was just like I forgot what happened. I think like she had to dip because something like she got a text message or a phone call, and her mom was crashing out, and he just ended up like staying, like maybe hoping that she will come back.
Yeah, life played out there.
And you know it just be like that, bro. Like shit is wild out here.
You know what's crazy to me to talk about that too? Because I feel like it's so crazy about somebody's life, right? Because shit like that is unexpected. I got a homeboy, and I won't say his name and shit because, you know, I want to, not put his information out there. But not too long ago, he ran over somebody. And the way it happened is he was driving by his apartment late night, and basically, I guess it was like this retirement home in front. And basically, like at night, you know, they would walk, like at night they'll be walking back. So I guess there's times where they'll walk a group of people out. And I guess the people walking back from walking out to go back to their building where they live at, and bro came and hit the person, and the person happened to be crossing the street at the wrong time and shit, and there was no lights and he couldn't see them. Long story short, you know, thank God obviously he didn't get into no shit, but you know, they were trying to figure out like, yo, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? The shit really wasn't on them, but they were trying, it was easier for them to make it easier. They was like, nah, you was at fault, than trying to put it as, nah, it was an investigation, see what really happened.
Yeah.
So it's just fucked up because your whole life, bro, could just instantly be fucked over just by playing your life on a daily, you know what I'm saying? Just like moving.
Bro, and it's like that every day. Every day you go out like not knowing what can happen where. You know what I'm saying? Like and it could be the smallest thing that could change the trajectory of your whole like life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just like stopping for gas somewhere, or you know what I'm saying, stopping at a store, or just getting in your car and driving off, you know, leaving the crib. Like that's why for me, like I don't go against my gut. Like if I got a gut feeling to not go somewhere or not be somewhere or not leave my crib, I've gotten to the point where I've just learned to trust my intuition, because that has probably kept me out of more trouble than not, you know?
Yeah, facts. I mean, the intuition is going to be your best friend unless it's your girl, obviously, because,
You know, she had intuition on something you doing, boy. You know, that shit is the worst, but I hate that shit, cuz I ain't gonna lie to you. But when sometimes, babe, I just had a dream. Yo, you ever hear it? Yo, so that shit pisses me off. I don't know, I had a dream when I was at the club and a girl was shaking her ass. And
it's always the dream, bro.
I'm like, yeah, bitch, the dream, right?
The infamous dream.
Yeah, no, that's your mind.
The infamous dream.
What you asking a question with the dream?
I had a dream. I woke up and went through your phone.
Right.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
I had a dream. If I had a dream, yeah.
I used to pray for times like this around like dreams and nightmares.
Hey, listen, I have one question now that you said about that, and I want to end with this, right? How do you feel about going on each other's phones? Nah, I'm not just talking about just on sneaky shit. I'm talking about a respect.
Just period?
Yeah, just in general. Like, do you feel like, yo, I don't have a problem with it. I feel like, cause like I'll explain this, right? I don't have a problem with going through my phone. I don't hide no shit. I'm not no cheater. No problem. Now, when it becomes a situation where I feel like you don't trust me, and don't get me wrong, I done fucked up before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can understand when it comes to a part where your trust is not there. You feel me? But in general, I feel like if you gotta go to my phone, it's because you don't feel like you trust me. That's why I become like, okay, well, what is this for? You know what I'm saying? We don't have any trust. Why even have this? You know what I'm saying? Well, so how do you feel about it?
I believe in people's right to privacy. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
like
another thing too.
So I got a password on my phone, but my wife got my password. So if she wanted to go through my phone, she could. You know what I'm saying? Like, would I be happy about it? No. But do I understand that sometimes there's a need for, or not a need, but like an inkling for them to want to do that shit? Absolutely, my nigga. Like, given like my lifestyle, given like, you know, like, bro, there was times where I would leave my house to go to the studio at 11 o'clock at night. I wouldn't get back home until 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And this was before sharing locations and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, which was another thing that I don't understand this whole concept of like people sharing locations and shit. Like, and I'm not even just talking about couples.
I just want to know if just in case something happens.
But I'm not talking about couples. I'm talking about like just friends and family members and like shit like that. Like,
got homeboys who be doing that, sharing the location shit. That should be a little off and weird.
But I think that for women it's different because for them it's a measure of safety. Like, where it's like, oh, you know, somebody always knows where I'm at. And like, and I get that part. Like, my brother hit me like, yo, bro, you should give me your location. I'm like, nigga, for what?
Yeah, fact.
He's like, oh, well, you know, in case anything happens. I'm like, nigga, if anything happens, if something happens to me, you can't do nothing anyway.
Nigga, you in West Bubblefuck. What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, well, this was before I left New York. But even still, I'm like, nigga, you're not gonna do nothing. This is Joe out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, you're not doing nothing. What the fuck you gonna do? You ain't shooting shit. You're not doing nothing. I can't. It's not like I would rely on you to come save me. If I was in trouble, you'd be the last person I call. So like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I love him. You know. Yeah. But it's like, nah. I feel like I should have your location. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll give my wife my location. Yeah. Which has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like now I share my location with her. Nah, I share my location with her.
Got mine too.
But you know what it is too? It's also like, it works out because, and I'll tell you why, right? Because she used to call me all the time, like, hey, where you at? Hey, where you at? And I'm like, why you always ask me where I'm at?
My location.
No, but this was before. And it was kind of like a pet peeve. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like why are you always asking me where I'm at for? So I gave her my location so that she would stop asking me where I'm at. So now I was like, yo, before you think to ask me where I'm at, just look at my location. Just check.
I felt that, because I feel that way too. It's like, and that's what I'm saying, the same thing about going, whatever you just said is the same thing about going into the phone. It's not, I don't have an issue you going through my phone. It's the fact that you have to go try. So same shit with that. It's like, yo, why you gotta ask me why I'm doing something or where I'm at? It's the curiosity that you have, that you always want to know something.
It's like, where does this stem from?
Yeah, it's like you questioning me in some way.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that's how I feel about like going through the phones, where it's like,
If I don't have nothing, bitch, you just question me.
Well, that or it's like if you feel like that strongly where you gotta go, then clearly we have a bigger issue.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, so. But again, I know that a lot of it stemmed out from my lifestyle. Like, I used to travel a lot. I would be on the road with artists. Like, there's times where she's in Jersey when we lived in Jersey and shit, and I'll be in fucking Atlanta or Toronto or Miami or fucking some random city or wherever the fuck I'm doing something with artists that I'm working with.
Yeah.
So, you know, in that aspect, it's like she don't know like who I'm around. She don't know, and she knows that like. There's women around because the dudes I be with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
places you gonna be at.
She's been with us. She's been with us where like literally we'll be at the club with these niggas and she'll see them like pull shorties into sections, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. She'll be with me and she'll be like, oh, so this is like what y'all do when y'all out of town and shit like that. I'm like, yo, nigga, like there was one time I called her from the club. I literally was leaving the club. We was in Toronto. These niggas dipped out of the section that we had and took shorties back to the hotel room. Now mind you, we had a suite. So it's the three of us in the suite. They dipped back to the suite with shorties and left me in the fucking section. So now I got a bottle and a half by myself.
With shorties in the section and shit.
With shorties in the section. So I'm chilling in the section just pouring niggas.
Yourself.
I'm the man.
Yeah, I'm that nigga.
One dude, five shorties. I'm sitting here pouring fucking. I'm pouring.
Pulling out the videos like these niggas and shit?
Nah, not even. Because I'm not even documenting this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
so you even more players.
So now I'm just pouring. Exactly. Because I'm not thirsty for the attention. But I'm pouring out drinks. You know, I'm chilling or whatever. So it's funny because now, end of the night come. You know, once the bottles is gone,
oh yeah,
shorties disappear. Bye, gone. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool because I'm not trying to pull nothing.
Yeah.
So now, end of the night comes, I still got like one glass, and then I'm like, you know what? Threw that shit in my jacket, and I fucking walk out the club. So now I'm wandering downtown Toronto, lit. I'm stuck. I'm lit. Oh, Toronto's fire.
Fucking
I love Toronto. So now I'm walking through downtown Toronto. I'm lit. I'm like. I think we came from this direction, so I'm walking around, pull my fucking drink out, I'm walking around drinking and shit, whatever. So I call her. I'm like, yo, listen, she's like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm lit, I'm on the phone, I'm walking through downtown Toronto, shit is lit, fucking, I love this city, She's like, she's like, yo, that's what's up, like, where's A and them? I'm like, oh, they back in the hotel, they left the club. She's like, wait, so you by yourself? I'm like, yeah. She's like, nigga, you sound like you lit. I'm like, I am. So now she's like, wait, why they leave you? And I'm like, oh, they went back to the hotel with some bitches. So now she's like,
bitches?
She like, bitches?
What you mean by bitches, nigga?
And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm telling you what it is.
Right.
I'm not, you know, like, because at this point I got nothing to hide. I'm letting you know, like, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's like, so what are you going to do? I'm like, I'll go back to the fucking room. Like, what you think? I'm like, what else am I supposed to do?
Right.
So she's like, yo, you dead ass? I'm like, bro, there's one joint with one and one joint with another. What if there's more of them back at the hotel when you get there?
Then there is.
I'm like, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, yo, I'm smacked right now. I'm about to jump on the couch and just pass the fuck out because we got a dip in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm looking at it like, I'm chilling.
Right. Yeah.
So you know, long story short, situations like that have like not created mistrust because at the end of the day, like, I'm honest about it, but it's always been like, I know what it is. I know the people you're around. I know like you're the non-single one in the group. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've always kept it a buck where it's like, yo, you know what? Like, you know that there's gonna be women around. You know what it is. And at the end of the day, like, if you feel like you need to go through my phone to like get to the bottom of shit, go ahead. Like, it's there.
It's certified.
It's there. You know what I'm saying? Like. Am I thrilled that you feel like you need to do that in order to like validate what I'm telling you? No, but like at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because with some people are only as honest as their options. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And that's the one thing I have a conversation with my girl all the time. Because obviously we do the podcast, we pop out, we do shit, and we young, right? So we in the midst of wanting to do shit. And obviously she be talking to me like, yo, like, I don't care if you go out, but I know this, that, and the third's gonna be there, or this is gonna be happening and shit. And I be telling her like, it do happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. But that shit none of my business. Nigga, some bitches be shaking their ass and I'm looking over here like, yeah, but nigga, I'm bobbing my head over here because nigga, it's gonna happen. But now if you a dickhead over here and every single shit that you see over here while you in a relationship, you looking for it,
then it's understandable. But like I said, same shit as me. Like, you can go through my shit. It's like, if you feel like you gotta do that, cool. But it makes me feel some type of way because it's like, damn, it's like, now if you don't find nothing and you just looking around and then you get caught. Now if you get caught looking and there's nothing then, now you do like a dickhead because you just going through my shit.
I mean,
now I call you insecure out of it. Now you use the insecure word out of it.
But that be the case sometimes, you know?
Yeah, sometimes they do be insecure for sure.
But you know, like, listen, for every shorty that's going through a dude's phone and not finding nothing, there's always one that's finding something, and you know, like, and that's where
the whole shit come through. Yeah.
But all right, man, y'all already know, man. That's episode 2. You got Noni in this bitch.
OneGotBeats.
We out.
You're now